Alright guys, so we're here with a 800 point battle report. We'll roll for the scenario here in just a second. And we will be playing on our Shire board that will be featured at the Ring Goes South. So, before we roll for priority, let's go, not priority, but game type, let's go over the armies. I will be taking my Rivendell Knights. It will be including Lindir, upgraded with a heavy armor and a horse. Gandalf the Grey from the Fellowship. He can be a historic ally with the Rivendell, and he will be upgraded with a horse. Elrond upgraded with his fully kitted out heavy armor and a horse, and he'll be leading 8 Rivendell Knights. All of them are upgraded with shields. So that is my army, 800 points exactly, and we'll be back with my opponent. Alright guys, I'm here with my opponent. It's none other than Sam.
The one and only.
And he will be taking his 800 point list that he's kind of testing out. It is the Dwarven Alliance. All these are historical allies. So first up, you have Thror leading 18 of the, what's it, King's Guardians or whatever?
Yes.
And that just gives them strength 4 and... I believe that's the only benefit it gives them. Well, the only benefit, that's a pretty big benefit. And then over here, we have Dane upgraded with his Warboar, and he's leading 8 guys with shield, 8 guys with shield and spear,
and 2 crossbows.
2 crossbows, and he's upgraded with his Warboar. And he will also be bringing in the Iron Hills Ballista. That doesn't have any upgrades, but it does have the, it comes with the, what is it? Veteran, yeah. So, you want to go and roll? So, we'll be playing on table 2, and you go and roll for the scenario. Alright, he rolls a 1. So, we'll just have to go look that up real quick. It's going to be table 2, scenario 1. Alrighty guys, so we're done. We actually rolled Hold Ground, so that's a scenario that I believe favors Sam. So we'll, because it's a numbers based scenario. But what happened is I won the, Sam actually won the priority to deploy first. And he he deployed his ballista in that corner right over there. I rolled for Lindir and rolled a 5, so I chose the west board edge, which this is what we're calling the west board edge. I know people are like, well, why didn't you deploy beside the ballista? Well, I don't have numbers. I can't really get surrounded in the corner or else I'll just lose, so I had to deploy on this side, trying to use my mobility and shooting to maybe do something. He moved, rolled a 6 for Thror, and deployed right there on the east board edge. I rolled I believe a 4 for him, and moved him onto the north board edge. And then he rolled a 1 for Dane, so he is not on the board right now. And lastly, I rolled for Elrond and rolled another 5 and deployed beside Lindir. This, by the way, this is our priority token. We rolled. I will be the good player. This was at the tournament I was just at. They gave these out as a priority token. So we'll roll. And by the way, Elrond rolled for. He has 4 foresight points, which can alter the priority, which I think is pretty useful for cavalry. So the objective is set, and now we're for priority. So I roll a 2, Sam rolls a 3. He does have priority, so we'll be going to the evil player. Alright, Sam. All right, guys. So the King Dane did come on, so and he rolled 2, and he's like, yeah, "All right, I just want to go and come on." So I chose this right here, this board edge for him to come on. He came on. The Grimhammers and Thror moved up. These Grimhammers moved over here. It looked like. Over here, I split off with these Rivendell Knights, and so they're kind of maybe trying to do something over here. I did successfully cast the Blinding Light, but unfortunately, I was not able to move my Gandalf far enough up. Twirly Whirly rolled a 6 anyway to target this guy who was standing about right here. Killed that guy. Killed this guy. Dismounted Elrond but did not wound him. So Elrond is knocked to the ground right now, and he did not suffer any wounds, but he does not have his horse, which really is going to hurt his mobility. You ready for priority there, Sam?
Let's do it.
Sam rolls a 4, and I roll a 2. So Sam will be taking priority once again, and we'll be back with the start of the next turn. Alright guys, so that was a fairly uneventful turn, unlike last turn. These guys just pretty much formed a line, and I should have pre-measured, but they actually were not in range to shoot anything, so maybe I'll have to move up this turn. These guys right here, some of the stragglers formed a gun line and shot into Dane. I did get a couple hits, but no successful wounds on anyone over there. Dane... his warband moved up, and looks like they're going to be a threat here pretty soon. And Thror and his King's Guardians, or whatever they're called, moved up as well. So we will be rolling for priority. Sam has got the last 2 turns. I roll a 1, and Sam rolls a 5. So the priority marker does not change. Alright guys, so that was another really cringy turn for me. So I moved up. I actually stayed put with these guys. I was going to try to get some good shots off. I moved up with Elrond, Gandalf, and Linder to form a gun line, but they didn't move well, so they didn't have a chance to shoot. The Twirly Whirly shot down into the center guy who's standing about right here. I should have saw that coming. And dismounted 4 guys. Killed the guy it hit and killed an additional guy. And all 4 of these guys are dismounted. Dane and his Iron Hills guys moved up. And it looks like the Grimhammers moved up as well. So we'll go and roll for priority here.
Oh.
I roll a 6. I roll a 5. I'll let you definitely take that. So the priority token stays put, and we'll be back with the start of the next turn. Alright guys, so that's actually, I think, my best turn yet. And that's saying something. Not really. So I was back here, charged up with Gandalf, used a command, so I had to use a 3. I used 3 of his will, 2 of his store, and 1 of his recurring. And he cast on a 4-up. I remember him casting on a 5, but I changed him a little bit. So I charged in, rolled a 3 high. So I had to use his second last point of might to make it go off. Moved the guy out and charged him with 3 knights and then Gandalf, and then just moved everybody up. Then his shooting, he shot these guys. He hit.
Didn't kill anyone. But knocked him back down. And I used my last opponent with Gandalf, did heroic combat, and killed that guy, and just moved in on this flank, and didn't kill as many guys as I hoped, but did chew this up a little bit. So this is a really important priority for me. So we'll go ahead and roll for priority. 5. I will be taking it. Sam, are you going to call any heroics? Yeah, I think I will.
Okay. I will use,
Actually, no, I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
No, not? Okay. Alright then, we'll be back. Oh, hold on. Before I do that,
the priority finally switches over. So I'll be taking priority. We'll be back with the start of the next turn. Alright guys, that was actually a pretty good turn for me, I would say all in all. I moved over here with Gandalf. Shot a a guy with Sorcerer's Blast, and it so happened that I landed up, it's almost as if I planned it, into Dane and dismounted him. He suffered a knocked rider because he was hit with the guy, and so he was knocked to the ground and unfortunately could not do anything for the remainder of the turn. That is charged in with everybody. Ran up with Elrond, threw his reoccurring will because Lindy were within 6 inches, and went out of a store on a Wrath of Brunin, and it did not go off. It went off on what, a 2 and a 1? A 2 and 1 I rolled?
Yeah.
So none of these guys were knocked down, but they're all knocked down now because they were all charged, except for these guys. They killed the guy they were in combat with. And other than that, I lost 2 guys. I lost a guy to a throwing axe over here, or hammer, or whatever they have, which was kind of funny. And other than that, it looks like he's getting ready to dogpile the objective, which is the objective of the game. So we're going to roll for priority. So Sam happens to win it, but I will use my first point of foresight and might foresight that up to 6. I will be down to 3 foresight points. So Sam, do you want to win? Do you want to call any heroics?
I will this time.
Okay. I will also call one with Elrond.
All right.
So we'll go and see. You take it low because you're evil. And you do take it. So the priority token will be staying the same this turn. And we'll be back with the start of the next turn. Alright, so that was another fairly successful turn, all in all, for the Rivendell. Pretty much cleaned up this mess of guys over here. Gandalf did take 3 wounds, and I did pass 2 fate, even with the reroll. I believe he gets a reroll. Yeah, he gets a reroll. He's down to 2 wounds. No fate and 1 will. Those guys, that guy survived. Other than that, he did kill 2 more knights. I think I'm 2 away from being broken, and he has a boatload of guys over there on the center objective. And it looks like he actually might be close to being broken as well. So we'll go ahead and roll for priority. This is another important priority. I'll be rolling the red dice here. Roll 6. He rolls a 3. I will be taking it. Do you have any heroics you'd like to call?
Yes, I believe I'll be calling one with Dane.
Okay, I'll call one with Elrond. I think that's the second point of might. So I take it high. I take it. So let's go and film this on camera here real quick. So Elrond has to move first. And I will use his recurring will because of Lindir. And I will use the... no, that's the only one I get actually this turn. I need to try to cast Wrath of Brunin. I roll 1. Alrighty. Next up... well, let me move him first. And he'll just go ahead and move towards the objective. Gandalf is going to Sorcerer's Blast your leader over there. So you are out of will with him.
That was Thror.
Yes, him, right?
Oh,
yeah. So I'm in Sorcerer's Blossom. I have 1 will left, and I'll use my recurring. And it
goes off on.
It goes off on a 5. Sorcerer's Blast.
Oh,
shame. I'm out of might too. So he will move over here. That's about 10 inches. I'll have to measure that real quick. And, oh yeah, that's 10 inches. Alright, we'll be back with the start of the next turn. Alright guys, so I am officially broken. The 2 amigos successfully charged and killed the guys they needed to kill.
And I think other than that, he killed pretty much everybody he needed to kill to break me. So the game could randomly end here. On a 1 or a 2, it ends. So it goes another turn. So now we roll for priority.
Oh, wow.
I'll use my insight point. So I'm down to 2. So I do take priority here. And Sam, do you wish to call anything?
I will use, I guess, Thror's last might.
Might. Okay. I will use Elrond's last point of might. No.
That doesn't give you a lot of
Yeah,
options.
I won't do that. So I'll let you do that, and we'll be back with the start of the next turn. Alright guys, so Elrond masterfully played a Wrath of Brudin and actually successfully cast it on a 6 and knocked down all these guys. He used his last point of might to call a heroic combat, kill one guy, ran into that guy, and did not kill him. These back rank guys were able to stand up after I was able to call it. Over here, these 2 guys died, and I only have these few guys right here. So we'll see if my suffering is meant to continue here. We'll see if the game ends. What was it?
All right.
So we'll go ahead and tally up the VPs, and we'll be back with the final score. Alright guys, so we're back with the final VPs. So neither one of us wounded each other's leader. My leader was Elrond. He chose his to be Thror. The reason behind Thror was that Dane is, I think, can go in there and just cause a bunch of wounds with his pig and stuff, so he's going to be probably the more thick of the battle. And Thror also has defense 9 in the Arkenstone, which could be useful for a leader to have. So neither one of us got those points. Sam is unbroken. I think we calculate he has to have 21 or 20 miles to be broken, and he's at 22 on the board. So I was close to that, but it wasn't quite able to get it. So he got 3 VPs off that, and he has... Oh, you only have 5 guys over here. So actually, you only get 3 points for that.
Oh, yeah?
So there's a 6-0 game with the Dwarven victory. What are your thoughts, Sam? What are your thoughts on your list?
This is a very good list. I might actually be taking it to RGS 3. As for the game itself, I was getting a little nervous. You know, you had 3 heroes up there, and I just had some Grimhammers. I was thinking if it had gone on another turn, I would have definitely probably needed at least another turn to get all these extra guys up here on the hill. Try and get those points earned back.
Yeah. No, I think the Grimhammers got up there.
Yeah, giving them defense 7 really helped here.
Yeah, and having them with Thror, I think he got better with his bonuses.
And of course, having the Grimhammers as strength 4 helped as well.
Yeah, winning my guys on 5s. The Twirly Whirly did really good.
Oh yeah, it really kind of...
It had 2 turns where it actually really screwed me. It actually probably made his points because it killed 4 or 5... I think about 4 knights, right? About 4 knights. Also dismounted Elrond's horse.
Quite a few horses.
Yeah. So it dismounted Elrond's horse, which is 10 points. It dismounted a couple other horses, which you could, I think, calculate about 6 points. And then it also killed some guys. So it might not have made up its points quite, but it came pretty close. It also was a deterrent for me. And also blocked some shooting. So, I like my list a lot. I think that part of this game was scenario based, so this is a number scenario. It really having a more numbers is good for this one. So, but we played a random scenario, so neither one of us knew what we were playing. So, so that was a good game, and please like, share, subscribe, and comment below. And enjoy your Middle-earth hobby.